Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
On our media line, Jill Weston, City of Reidsville Market Square and Main Street Manager. Lots of good things to talk about with Jill today. Hey, Jill, how are you?
Oh, great. Good morning.
Well, I know there's a lot happening in Reidsville you want to share with us, but first, you've just gotten back from that Main Street conference. This is an annual event. Bring us up to date on some things there.
Yeah, for those that really probably don't know what Main Street is, just a real recap of what that is. The good thing for a lot of our small downtowns is we have a mothership, so to speak.
Yeah.
If you become a part of the Main Street program, you've got resources, trainings, grants, people to run ideas by. It's a great organization, and once you're a part of that, you've got, of course, trainings and things you have to attend. And this was the directors' meeting, so everybody that does what I do, we all got together, and it's always, very uplifting and motivating. It was in Asheboro this year, and I'll make a plug for Asheboro because I had never been to their downtown. What a great little downtown. If you're looking for a fun place to go, go check out Asheboro.
All right.
And one of the things that we have been working on, in the Piedmont, I remember, I moved here from Southern California. I thought, what is the Piedmont? But I think everybody here knows what those areas are, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, and just that small area that we call the Piedmont. I'm missing one. What am I missing?
Well, are there 11 counties in that group now? Is that the way?
11.
11?
Yes.
That's correct. Okay.
And so Main Street is putting together all over the state, but for our Piedmont, what's called a main-to-main trail. And basically we're trying to have connectivity of our trail system and cross-promotion for the communities, which I think is a great idea because, we all like to go out and visit other places. So in addition to linking our trail system and having group advertising for that, we're also looking to put together kind of an itinerary. So if somebody came to Reidsville, we could give them a little rundown of things to do. Go to Lake Reidsville and, rent a boat, and then go have lunch at Cafe 99. And maybe walk down and see some of our murals and artwork and things we have going on. And, oh, by the way, at the end of the day, go visit the brewery, and then you might catch a show at the new theater. Mm-hmm. So we were all tasked with putting together itineraries of things to do. And it was a really fun exercise, and I think it made us all realize how much we've got going on. Mm-hmm. So it's really nice to have that collaboration. I think it'll be great, and, of course, I'll be pushing those things out. If anybody in the community wants to know what's going on downtown, you need to hit up the Market Square page, Downtown Market Square. That's where I really post everything that's going on, even though it may not necessarily be at Market Square. That's our platform for Facebook. So, check that out.
Yeah, I'm there right now. Market Square, Downtown Reidsville, NC. What a great resource that is.
It is great, Social media is such an easy way to get information out. We do flyers and posters and things that, we've kind of gotten away. I hate to say, from reading papers and all that. I don't remember the last time I really opened up and read a paper. I kind of miss it, but we've moved on, haven't we?
We certainly have. And right up at the top of that Facebook page is the Friday Cruise-In, second Friday. That's this week.
That is this week, and we're excited about it. It's been great having them. The community is so happy to have these back. And I'll tell you that the really nice thing that's changed about this event from the past, it's not just one car club that's bringing in a specific, from this year to that year. You're welcome to bring old cars, new cars. I think the highlight for me of the last one that we had were these huge old military vehicles that showed up. It was really impressive, and them coming down the street. So that's what's fun. Whatever you've got, that you think is unique and fun, old or new, bring it down. We shut down Scale Street. We'll have some food vendors and music and a beer garden and things going on. So we'd love to have the community come out. We had a great one last time. People are just happy to be out and enjoying. So. Oh yeah,
and you mentioned cars, but trucks, motorcycles as well.
Anything, yep.
Anything that rolls.
Yep. Anything that rolls.
Okay.
That you think might be of interest. I think we had the oldest car we had. It was a city employee. I want to say it was like 1900 something. I can't remember the exact date. All the way up to like a current, Corvette that was a year old. So that's what makes it kind of fun.
Sure. Yeah. What a variety. So that is this Friday, downtown Reidsville. That's 6 to 9. Kind of scrolling down a little bit. Let's talk about Radio Revolver Band.
Radio Revolver, yes. We are already coming upon our third concert. The concerts have been fantastic. We had a record crowd at our first one. The second one, I have to tell you, it rained all the way up to literally probably 20 minutes before we start. We had puddles on the stage. It was looking grim. But the community, I looked out in the parking lot, and people were literally sitting in their cars waiting, hoping that we'd still be able to have it. So what a support we've had. So I expect Radio Revolver to be another banner concert night. It's going to be, good old classic rock and roll. They have a female singer, which I always enjoy because not all bands have female singers.
Yeah.
And come on out 7 to 9. Again, food vendors, bring your chair. We do have a beer garden. We don't allow coolers to come in, and just come enjoy the evening.
Another free concert on the square Saturday, August 28th, 7 to 9 in Reidsville. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, let's stay on Main Street for a little bit, if we could, because you have some good news to share with us.
Yes, we have a really exciting project coming up, and it is on our Main Street. It's going to be called the Che Lindsay, which is going to be a bed and breakfast in the old Lindsay house. It's a big, white, beautiful house with white pillars, and the couple has just purchased it. They've moved into the house. The lady is actually a trained chef from France.
Oh my goodness!
And they have a child that lives, I can't remember which city now, but maybe Raleigh, but somewhere in the North Carolina area. So they really wanted to relocate here, and they looked all over trying to find an old historic house. And when they found this house, they did not hesitate. They made an offer right away. They're so excited to be here. I've been inside the house. It is absolutely beautiful. It has the original wallpaper in the dining room. They need to do some kitchen renovations and things like that, but they're going to have some sleep space in the main house itself, and there's an additional building outside of the house that they will do some rooms as well. They're just working on their logistics and permits and all those kind of things, but it will be a great venue for us, just in general, but will really help with the penthouse when they have weddings and people coming in and things like that. And also with our new theater coming, people might want to stay the night, they'll have some cocktails and then stay in that beautiful house. So we're very excited and think it's very timely. And
the way you're talking there too, Jill, they could have chosen anywhere in the state.
Anywhere. And and I know I feel like I'm a broken record saying this, but I think she'd been here maybe 6 weeks or something, and she said, "This is home. The people are so friendly. They're so welcoming. I already feel like this is where I belong." And I think that is a testament to Reidsville.
Oh, it is.
No matter if you were born and raised here, or if you came from another state, another country for that matter, people are happy to have you here.
Yeah. Well, and that's just not random. We hear that over and over.
Right.
Now tell us, for those that may not know exactly where that house is located.
Yeah, it's on Main Street. I'm trying to remember what the address is. I think it's 308 Main Street. I believe that's the address.
All right.
But it's I'm trying to think what's across the street from it. There's a church right there too, and I'm drawing a blank on exactly. But you can't miss it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I know
it's
that
right up from Moorhead Street, not far, like a block from City Hall. It's not far at all.
Yeah.
There's a couple of real beautiful homes on the street there, and I would imagine they do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
And I would imagine they're probably going to have a sign going up there pretty soon. So.
And the name of it again is
Che Lindsay.
Che Lindsay. Bed and breakfast coming to downtown Reidsville. How exciting is that? Wow.
Very exciting.
And located there, now you mentioned a couple of, you've got Market Square close by, you've got the Penthouse, you've got the theater, that you're within walking distance of all of that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so nice.
Yeah.
Yep. So I feel like all these things are kind of happening at the same time, and I feel like we're just going to, be open up. And that's going to really encourage more restaurants to come in and specialty shops to come in, which we really need more of in our downtown. it's been a rough year and a half now, really,
Yeah.
with COVID. So, and that's another thing to lead into is that, a lot of our long-term business owners and some new business owners are doing renovations to their buildings, and that can only enhance what they have, what our community has, what we're looking for. So if you see some things going on downtown, there's some great improvements being done, and we really appreciate the people that have committed their time, their money, and their faith in our downtown.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you for that. And long-term commitment when you're looking at things like that, too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, okay. All righty, well, we've got a couple of minutes left. Jill, I want to make sure we include everything you want to. What else do we need to mention?
Yeah, well, we do have an event coming up now. This isn't until the fall, but the Fab Festival, Food, Arts, and Brew.
Oh, yeah.
And just to let the community know, we are still looking for food vendors, and we have artisans and crafters, and we're only taking very specific homemade craft items. This is really going to be an interactive event with demonstrations, things to do, music, and that's October 16th. So if you are a food vendor, you have a food truck, and especially if you have a Reidsville address, we have a discounted price for you. So,
good.
So check, reach out to me or go on that Facebook page, send me a message, and we'd love to give you some information.
Okay, so that's the Fab Festival, October 16th.
Correct.
Great. All right. Jill, always great to talk to you because you share so many good things with us, all the good news.
Thank you.
And thank you for that update on what you're telling us about in your Main Street, your directors meeting you just had, and that main-to-main information. So we'll be hearing more about that, I guess, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Good stuff happening.
Yep. Jill, thank you very much. Have a good week.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jill Weston with us, our podcast there with the city of Reidsville. She is Market Square and Main Street manager. Lots of good things. Thank you, Jill, for that. Please go to their Facebook page. That's Market Square. And, of course, to riseupreadsville.com. And if you're a newcomer to the area, welcome. And I remind all of us to shop local, support our hometown businesses.